I wanted to show you guys something today. One of the most common compliments I get, really, which is very nice, is on my eyebrows. I've had girls ask me if I have them tattooed on, which I don't. I've had them ask me, what I do. And I want to show you guys what I do. So, I have nothing on them right now, and hands down, I'm pretty lucky. I have good growth on my eyebrows. I don't have a problem with that. But I've seen girls with no eyebrows use this product. I've seen girls with better eyebrows than mine, and it works no matter what. So yeah, I'll show you guys really quickly what I do. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the Younique Moodstruck Brow Liner. This is in medium. They come in light, medium, dark. So one thing I like about this, comes with a spoolie on the end, and then also for the actual liner, it's self-sharpening. So it just comes in and out when you turn it, right? So obviously the first thing you always start with is a spoolie. Oops, drop the lid for that. So I'm just going to show you guys. Ooh, hello hair. On here. So first thing I'm going to do is just brush them upwards. Always brush up. It's going to make you look way more awake. Then take the eyebrow. I'll just make you guys closer. I'm using a mirror on this side so I don't screw this up. So I'm going to take out about that much. Don't take out too much on this because you don't want to accidentally break it off. I did that once and it's super annoying because you pay for makeup. So next thing I'm going to do is just take the top. So essentially when you're doing eyebrows, you want to take from your nose a line like that, from your nose upwards, make sure it's straight. That's where your eyebrow should begin. So it should be like that, right? Then you want to do a diagonal line through your pupil, like that. That should be your arch. Then you do a diagonal line from your nose at the end of your eye, like that. That should be where your eyebrow ends, okay? So if those don't match up, like for example, mine doesn't perfectly match up, what I'll do is just put my finger there and just put a little dot there where I want it to end, okay? So make sure that you do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the liner, and along the top line here, I'm just going to go along the top line. This liner is awesome. It draws on really nicely, so you want really light, soft strokes. So I'll show you here. So I'm literally just tracing along the top line. If, for example, your arch was not where it should be when you lined up, you would accentuate the arch. So for example, I do this kind of thing all the time. All I do is take my finger or a Kleenex and just correct that. Cool. So now I'm just going to draw along the top line. Perfect. Okay, so now what you want to do is along the bottom part, just do the same thing. You're just going to outline what you want. And just light, soft strokes with this because it does come out, as you saw before, it goes on really evenly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just touch up that line just a little bit. Perfect. And as you can see, I've still got some hairs that are that just were up like that. That's okay for now. We're going to go back and fix that later. So make sure you got a line. Awesome. So now what I'm going to do, and again, you only want this out about that much. Just want a little bit out. For the look, you want your eyebrows to be a bit lighter in the front, like at the beginning, sorry, and then it should get darker as they go back. So what I do is I go into the front part, and I just do really light, small strokes upwards, like this. And this is just to fill in the scarce areas. I don't want this part super dark, right? So I'm just going to just fill in. And as I go back further, I'm going to have it getting darker and darker. And just make sure that part's filled in. Cool. So that's just the liner. So you can see the difference right away. So now what I'm going to do, put the cap back on the line, is I am going to grab my Mood Strict Precision Brow Gel. Again, I use medium for this. So what I'm going to do with this one, this comes out in a little spoolie. This actually has little fibers in it that will help fill in areas as well. So if you do your liner and it's not quite perfect, don't worry. So what I do with this is I take it, and just like when I used my spoolie before, I'm going to go up to make me look more awake. So I'm literally pushing everything up. Okay, and now I am going to just brush those parts down. Cool. Eyebrow number 1, done. These are waterproof as well, like they don't move unless you get some makeup remover on it. Really awesome. I'll show you the other one here. So again, gonna take the spoolie, get that up. Take the liner apart just a little bit out. So I'm gonna start with the top line. And just, you know how people say, there's like those memes out there that it's like, one eyebrow went to Harvard and, you know, is married and, well, whatever. And the other one, you know, just woke up in an alley or something weird. Don't try to make your eyebrows the same. Your eyebrows are never the same. It's just a fact of life. It sucks, but it's the way it is. Just make each eyebrow the best eyebrow it can be. And just focus on that. Don't focus on making them completely even, because I think that I know I would drive myself crazy if I did that. So you're just going to try and work with what you got, right? Because I know for me this one is different than the other one. So again, I'm just outlining the top and bringing it down to that point where my eye would end. Okay, so that top line is done. Again, that one went a little bit above what it should have. So I'm just going to adjust that. Perfect. Don't rush this process either. You can just take your time. Okay, so now I still want a little bit above. Fix that a bit so cooperative. Okay, better. I'll fix that one up after. So now I'm going to do underneath. Let's fix that top line. Cool. So underneath. But again, with this one, not quite as cooperative as the other one. So just fix up any areas. So now again, grab the liner, and you're just going to lightly do strokes, very lightly, do strokes upward, especially at the front part. You don't want this to be completely dark or filled in. Just fill in any big gaps. So just get that filled in, and the further back you go, just keep letting it get darker and darker. Cool. And then just touch up any areas you need to. Perfect. So again, now what we're going to do, take the gel, and you're just going to put in upward strokes. Get that one up. And then go out like that. No, I'm kidding. And then put that down. Perfect. So for example, this one always causes me more grievances than the other one, just the way it is. So I'll go back in with my liner and just fill in any areas that are still not quite where I want them to be. Perfect. So sometimes I'll just use my finger and use like just a bit of heat. Perfect. So there we go. Eyebrows are done. I find honestly with eyebrows, you could, if you're in like a really big rush, just make sure those are done and you can leave and still look quite fresh. So hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions, I'll put links to the products below. Feel free to reach out and hope you're having a good day. All right.